Now, when you think of minor pentatonic scales, you probably naturally think of the minor pentatonic, the traditional minor pentatonic that's based on the first, third, fourth, fifth, and seventh steps of the Dorian scale. That scale is kind of at the root of the blues scale. But did you know there's another minor pentatonic scale based on the melodic minor scale? And that's the scale we're going to work with in this video as we learn a pattern based on Joe Henderson's opening theme to the tune Record a May. Plus, we're going to learn the melodic minor pentatonic scale. So the melodic minor pentatonic scale again uses 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 8, which is the same as 1 an octave higher from the melodic minor scale. You could also find these tones in the Dorian scale, but typically we think of it as the melodic minor pentatonic scale. So the important thing first is to learn the melodic minor scale. So we've got two types of melodic minor scales. There's the classical melodic minor scale that has different notes on the ascent than on the descent, but the jazz melodic minor scale we use the same notes ascending and descending when we think of melodic minor in a jazz context. So the melodic minor scale is very similar to the major scale. In fact, there's only one tone that's different. So I'd like to show this to you on we want to learn the B melodic minor scale because we're going to learn the B melodic minor pentatonic because that's where Joe Henderson's theme comes from the B melodic minor pentatonic scale, at least the way we're going to learn it. You know, we could also think of it in different ways, but that's the way we're going to learn it in this video. So let's start out by playing the B major scale. Now, as you play this scale, think of the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and locate the third. That's where we're going to start. We're going to lower the third. The melodic minor scale has all the same notes as the major scale, except a minor third that's lowered in relation to the major third. So B is 1, C sharp is 2, D sharp is 3. Let's lower that tone to D natural. The rest of the scale is the same as the major scale. So play it up and down, count the tones, and locate 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 8 from that scale. 1, 2, 3, B sharp, B, C sharp, D. 5, 6 is F sharp, G sharp. And then 8, of course, is the same as 1. It's just the high B. So play that scale a number of times, thinking of the numbers in association with the tone. B is 1, C sharp's 2, D is 3, F sharp's 5, G sharp's 6, high B is 8, and even play it 2 octaves if you have the facility on your instrument. And the reason I'm having you play 2 octaves is because we'll use notes from the lower octave and the upper octave in our pattern that we're going to learn. Now, you can either start out by learning all of the minor pentatonics in all 12 keys, or you can learn them as you learn this particular pattern. So the melodic minor pentatonic, again, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 8. So we want to locate for our Joe Henderson melodic minor pentatonic pattern and listen to it one time. Now, there's the opening theme, and it doesn't include the 1. So I wanted to go ahead in our pattern. Remember, we're learning a pattern, not really the song. So I wanted to go ahead and include 2 more notes to take us back to the root of the scale, because we're using all of the tones in that melodic minor pentatonic from the melodic minor pentatonic in that pattern, except for the root. So we're going to add these 2 notes. So listen to it one more time, and then we'll kind of dissect it. So that's the pattern we're going to learn, and that's the one that I think would be great for you to take around all 12 keys. We've got 5, 2, 3. Down to the low 5. We're starting with the low 5, 2, 3, back to the low 5, to the low 3, to the 6, to the 2, to the 1. So 5 is F sharp, 2-3 is C sharp, D. So listen to those three notes. Then we're back to the 5 to the low 3 below it. So to this point we've got, then to the 6. Now the 6, I love going to the 6 here because we kind of have to locate that 6. The 6 is an elusive tone for a lot of folks, but when we're learning this pattern, you know, one of the things I like about this pattern, it gets us out of root position, so we're not really basing everything off of the root. But anyway, we're up to the 6 at this point. That's the G sharp. So 5, 2, 3, 5, 3, low 3, 6, 2, 1. So 5, 2, 3, 5, 3, 6, 2, 1. And again, you know, we learned these scales from root position. But when we learn patterns like this that really get us thinking outside of root position, we're kind of thinking outside of the box, especially with these larger intervals. So, you know, we're not doing some typical minor pentatonic stair-stepping type patterns. We're doing this minor pentatonic that really kind of busts these notes up and makes you learn them individually. So if you'll learn this pattern through all 12 keys, especially after you learn the minor, first of all, the melodic minor scale, the melodic minor pentatonic, and then this pattern, then man, you'll really know this pentatonic well, this melodic minor pentatonic, I think. And, you know, when Joe Henderson wrote this tune, I don't know if he was thinking melodic minor pentatonic as much as maybe he was thinking Dorian scale. It's probably happenstance that this minor pentatonic pattern can be derived from this melodic minor scale. He may have been thinking melodic minor pentatonic. I just don't know. How would we know? But it's a wonderful scale, and there are lots of applications for this scale, whether you play this pattern or not. This scale can be used on minor 6 chords. The melodic minor pentatonic can be used on minor 6 chords. It can be used on minor 7 chords. It can be used on minor major 7 chords, just straight up minor chords. And it works particularly well on tonic minor chords. That's when you have a tune that's in a minor key. That minor pentatonic is a beautiful, beautiful sound. And, you know, Train used it a lot in giant steps and in moment's notice, and you know, you can use it on rhythm changes, many situations where this melodic minor pentatonic can be used. Now, I'm Randy Hunter. If you'd like a copy of the cheat sheet that has this in all 12 keys, just visit my website, beginningsax.com, go to the contacts page, and drop me an email from the contacts page of beginningsax.com. And while you're there, I hope you'll check out my jazz improv lessons on the Jazz Improv Lessons page. I've got tons of lessons there. And I'd love to have you subscribe. I've got another website, randyhunterjazz.vhx.tv, where I've got all of my video lessons available on a monthly subscription basis. So I hope you'll visit there and potentially subscribe. Oh, hey, and I almost forgot to mention, I hope you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel here too, where you can get all of these videos I put up on YouTube.